Presently, I'm going through this book, rather revisiting The Wealth of Nations by Adam Smith. And it is written in a large print, uh, and the white pages make it so attractive to read. And I just going to talk about the first few pages that I've read. That he writes that industrial revolution in its wake brought about two important changes. One, work at home was replaced by work in factories, and second, work by hand was replaced by work by machines. And it was this that made division of labor concept possible in the way we see it today, especially in the machine world. Uh, he On page 4 in this book, you will find an example of a pin maker. The greatest improvements in the productive powers of labor and the greatest part of the skill, dexterity, and judgment is embodied in the concept of division of labor, he writes. The manufacturing work is divided into a great number of parts. And then he says that the trade of a pin maker, a worker doesn't have to be educated to do a business which employs division of labor. I mean, even anybody can be just told about a little process and he'll be able to join in the manufacturing process of that particular commodity. Because a worker may not be acquainted with the use of the machinery employed. A worker might never be able to make the whole product with all his hard work. So he doesn't have the satisfaction of telling the world, oh, I made this particular product. It's just been one part of it in the process of production. But in the way which this division of labor business is carried out, the whole work is a peculiar trade because manufacture of product is divided into a number of branches and each worker knows only that part of the job given to him. A little training on his part of the job and he's good to go. Now, Adam Smith has explained the division of labor with manufacturing of the innocuous pin. So he writes, he says, uh, he says how many processes it's been put into, so many of them. Like, for example, one man draws the wire, another straightens it, a third cuts it, a fourth points it, fifth grinds it at the top for receiving the head, sixth to make the head required two or three distinct operations. Then he talks about to put it on is a, and he goes on to whiten the pin as another operation. It is even a trade by itself to put them into a paper. And the important business of making a pin is in this manner is divided into about 18 distinct operations, he writes. So in some manufactories, all are performed by distinct hands. In others, the same man will perform two or three of them. But the basic thing is there is division of labor. We have produced of joint labor of a great multitude of workmen. Today, the machines have taken up the different processes. So you don't even need men to be doing different processes. The machines uh, have been designed to make those. So he says that in every other art and manufacture, the effects of division of labor are similar to what they are in this trifling one which is given. So there are so many advantages you can think of, that it saves time, it makes many more goods that would have if been made with, say, a group of laborers. With this you have it is the basis for large scale production as we call it today. And it also leads to innovations. Like, for example, if a person is getting, he is actually given an example. If a person is getting bored doing the same job repeatedly, he might come up with some better way of doing it, or he might just invent a machine to do his job. And actually, it happens, it leads to innovations. Now, find out what are the disadvantages for yourself, and you will, but of course, you will realize that the advantages of division of labor far outweigh them all. See the large print for yourself, and that's the back cover view. That's the ISBN number. That's Adam Smith. Adam Smith's The Wealth of Nations, the father of economics.